Will Guidara speaks and has written a book on unreasonable hospitality. And if you spend any time with me over the last year and a half, you've probably gotten an earful about Will and about the book and about what it's meant to my thinking. And so it's the unreasonable hospitality focuses on the hospitality, period. The product is in place. Let's get together and think about this and see where we can take it and have some fun. All business development starts with personal development. Only problem is you don't find the time to develop yourself personally. You have to make the time. You have to make the commitment. And so if we don't like the way our business is developing, we have to first say, how can I develop me? What things do I need to do? What do I need to think about? What do I need to study? What brings about the passion that allows me to move a company forward? Certainly, we're focused on excellence as a company, but we've got to be looking at this relentlessly. Business doesn't just happen. It doesn't just move forward. Usually there's something that sparks us, and I'm going to talk about a spark here a little bit later. There's something that sparks us. It can be an event in our business. We had an event this year where we changed our ERP system. It sparked us to grow to a new level of leadership, of understanding, of compassion, of communication and conversation, without wanting to budge even a little bit off of our passion for serving our customer. Think of a couple of things, and it's certainly applied to what we experienced this year with ERP. And it's Will's dad always told him, adversity is a terrible thing to waste. And I love that quote, right? Because it's usually adversity that happens that allows us to move forward. Let's not waste it. Certainly we didn't waste what happened at COVID when that happened. That was adversity. It affected all of us, and all of us for the first time. And yet we couldn't waste it or we'd be out of business, and certainly some were. So how do we take those things that are going on in our business right now that we might look at as adversity and not waste it? Is it a chance to learn and grow yourself? Is it a chance to look inward and say, how do I communicate better? What things do I need to do? Do I need to think about? For example, he says that all service businesses should have what he calls a pre-meal in the restaurant business, but what for us is just a daily huddle. It's a daily huddle. He said in his world, it's 30 minutes. They spend 30 minutes every day on this pre-meal. And the pre-meal is the what we're going to do, who's going to do it, and how we're going to do it, and why. But here's the thing. That can get old. But what he adds into every one that he feels is the most important part is moments of inspiration. What are the moments of inspiration that you bring, that I bring, or not bring, to every meeting, every time? Right? So you might say, well, I can't do a meeting more than once a week. All right, but what are your moments of inspiration? What's the organization or structure of your meeting so that you know you're spending that time, you can make it work? We have to be able to say, what are the touch points in business? So if any of this so far piques your interest or feels like something that you should follow, we'd take it as an honor if you would press the subscription button and subscribe to the content. That way you'll be notified anytime that we record something new. I want to do a quick definition of hospitality versus service. Service is our product. It's what we deliver. Hospitality is how people feel when we deliver that product. So it's all about feeling. So we have to have a very high pay attention factor. First of all, we got to be present in every moment when we're serving the public, when we're serving a guest, regardless of the business. We have to look at what are our touch points, build an inventory of touch points, all the different things. And you know what? I mean, we did that at PSC, and it's a year project. It's going to be a year project of looking through all the different ways that we touch a guest and how do we build a toolbox so that we can create incredible hospitality along the way. Sometimes, when we talk about meetings and moments of inspiration and touch points and building a list and a year-long project, it sounds overwhelming. But it's not. Remember, as Will says again, raindrops make oceans. Every little thing that you do that affects the way your customer feels moves you forward. It doesn't have to be finished. If you wait till it's finished, you'll never get to it. Also remember that when it comes to hospitality, one size doesn't fit all. One size fits one. Because if you want to influence the way people feel, you have to understand what's going on in their world. You have to be able to identify a moment that would matter to them and then make it happen. That's where that pay attention factor comes. That's where being present comes from. Don't just think that it can be about excellence. Because excellence in the businesses that want to grow today is nothing more than table stakes. How about you? Do you want to have unreasonable hospitality? Do you want to take your business to the next level? Do you want to do it in such a way that it creates such noise in your business that everybody's got to want to come in and be part of it?